Lori and Dirk Morgan, originally from Ohio, have a deep passion for nature. Across 3 generations, the Morgans have curated extraordinary experiences in some of the world's most inspiring natural settings, from the rugged Canadian wilderness to the tranquil rivers of the Amazon. Their mission is singular: to share their profound love for the outdoors with others. Yet nature isn't always just about leisure and sunshine. Dirk Morgan's destinations are all ecologically focused, aiming to preserve the environment and safeguard natural beauty for future generations. Costa Rica stands out among these destinations, renowned for its commitment to ecotourism. It was with this ethos in mind that the Morgans established a visitor lodge on the Osa Peninsula near Puerto Jimenez. This remote location draws many visitors, including one couple who experienced something unexpected during their routine beach stroll. Amidst the echoes of the previous night's winds, safely sheltered in their sturdy lodge with blankets and tea, the couple encountered unsettling sounds. However, not everyone shared their fortunate circumstance. On the beach, a damp and exhausted ball of fur lay still. The night had been harsh and unforgiving for this young creature, devoid of food, warmth, shelter, or protection. Separated from its mother, the vulnerable creature faced the elements and the hunger of other animals alone. Dirk wasted no time. "I sprinted," he recounted, each foot pounding the solid ground as he raced towards the source of the cries, knowing the vulnerable state of young animals left exposed. Even with a parent nearby, their survival chances were slim, and alone, the outlook was bleak. Barefoot and wearing a kitchen apron, Dirk abandoned his utensils and breakfast, grabbing a box with a tunnel in it. The lodge guests understood the urgency and joined him eagerly in the effort to save the defenseless creature. Following the desperate cries along the shoreline, Dirk discovered the creature nestled among the rocks. On closer inspection, it appeared unusual. With long, stretched arms, a bear-like pink-pointed face, and tangled, soaked fur, it resembled more a sodden stuffed toy than a living being. Sand and insects clung to its fleece, and the cries persisted as Dirk lifted it from its waterlogged refuge. Was it injured? After a night of solitary fear, Dirk moved closer to identifying the creature. He offered it a dry towel and nestled it into a cozy cardboard box. The lanky creature seemed lost within its confines, too large for its container. Its nose, raw pink from the storm's abrasion, protruded vulnerably. Dirk wrapped a blanket around the trembling ball of fur. As Dirk extended kindness, the creature's response was unexpected. Long nails that would make a beautician envious scratched the cardboard. Tentatively, it reached out, resting 2 toes on the box's edge, apprehensive in its unfamiliar surroundings. A squeal escaped, fear marking its reaction. Was Dirk yet another predator? Pausing with Lori, they pondered their next steps. Where could they take this mysterious creature, and what exactly was it? Sloths are renowned for their leisurely pace, elongated limbs, and formidable claws. Yet this particular sloth lacked a distinctive trait: a 3rd toe. Dirk elaborated on their find. "We stumbled upon a rare young 2-toed sloth that survived the high tide and storm." While not closely related to its 3-toed counterpart, they share a critical similarity: their penchant for leisure. And it's not just about a lazy weekend lie-in. Their elongated limbs enable sloths to reach far without moving much, eschewing energy expenditure on trivialities like standing upright. They conserve effort by hanging upside down from branches, whether asleep or awake, often indulging in an astonishing 15 to 18 hours of daily sleep, blending seamlessly into their arboreal surroundings. However, on the ground, these enigmatic creatures face peril. Sloths do not walk, they crawl, preferring the safety of trees to evade ground-based predators. Before Dirk and Lori could intervene, curious dogs took an interest in the stranded sloth, prompting it to emit a pitiful cry akin to a baby's, tugging at Dirk's heartstrings. A passionate animal lover, Dirk was astounded by the sloth's resilience despite its sandy-blinded eyes, rendering it defenseless. Fortunately, the Morgans arrived in the nick of time. Returning to their lodge, they tenderly cleaned up their newfound friend. They christened their new companion Guanabana. Yet, just a week later, a harrowing incident nearly cost them dearly. A fire erupted in their beloved lodge. Unable to extinguish the flames, the Morgans fled their cherished lodge just before it succumbed to the fire. Thankfully, there were no casualties, but they escaped with only the clothes on their backs. In the aftermath, they faced the daunting prospect of where they would spend the night. However, their eco-conscious practices and the power of ensured that their recent act of kindness was not in vain. Over the past 2 decades, their Jumble Lodge had served as an educational hub for countless travelers and students. Beyond rescuing baby sloths like Guanabana, the Morgans had also rescued, donated, and relocated bee colonies to the Cincinnati Zoo. They had recently brought Guanabana to the Tranquility Rescue Center, and following the establishment of a GoFundMe campaign, generous supporters rallied to raise $1,500 towards rebuilding their beloved lodge. For Lori and Dirk Morgan, their passion for wildlife and conservation transcends even the devastation of a fire, reaffirming their commitment to their life's work.